Greetings on a beautiful January day. Just heading up to London for a great session. I'm going to be meeting up with a couple of people who really just asked me to talk a little bit about that they're wanting to write a book. So it kind of got me thinking that I'd say a few words on that while I'm just getting myself packed up and ready to go. Because obviously I wrote my book a couple of years ago, and that came from a lot of time and thought over many, many years, thinking I'm going to write a book, thinking I'm going to write a book. Shall I do it? Shan't I do it? When shall I do it? And all these questions come up. And the truth is, I honestly believe this. There's a book in all of us. Each of us have our story to tell, a message to give. And if you're somebody watching this now and you had a passion to write a book, then I strongly recommend that you, at least as a bare minimum, start by jotting some notes down. So whether you put your notes onto an electronic device like your iPad, whether you do it onto a little journal like this, something like a Moleskine journal, one of these, which is one of the things that I use, although I have become very electronic over the last few years. Whether you do mind maps, which is one of the tools I use. I actually ended up having a lovely lady coach me to help me through the process of writing the book. Whatever it is, really, capture the ideas down, because it may be that you're not ready to write that story now, but at some point there may be an experience, something that jolts you. You might reach a point in your life, age-wise or experience-wise or emotionally, where you're ready to share that message. And the greatest shame is to have things that you thought and felt at a certain time in your life that were very powerfully charged in you, and they were flowing through you, and you experienced them, but you didn't actually do anything with those feelings in terms of capturing them. So I've learned over the years to start to write down these feelings and put them on paper. So that's one of the first things I'd recommend that you do if you're even considering writing a book at some point in the future. It may be a story you want to tell around an experience you had. It could be a how-to book. Whatever it is, just start to capture the ideas on paper. And remember that each of us, you watching me right now, me sharing with you right now, each of us have a story, a message, something that we can exchange between us and somebody else that in some way will impact their lives. So you might end up simply writing an article. It could be a blog, it could be an e-book, or it could end up into a hard copy book. Either way, whatever it is, think about some of the things you'd like to express, the things that you'd like to share. And it doesn't really matter what age you are. Some people have an issue about I need to be a certain age, I have to have had a certain amount of experience. I think when you're ready, your voice inside you will tell you, and then just take the time to share it. So I'm going to be heading